Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Barcelona have just lost 2-1 at Montjuic against PSG. That's their third loss at home against PSG. That's the first time that ever happened. So PSG is the first team to do that. It was an amazing game, like everyone predicted it would be. I liked it. I of course I did. Barca lost. But let's talk about it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what do you think about the game. I'll be doing all of the reactions and previews for all Barcelona and Real Madrid games. But let's go into the game. First things first, I want to say few players deserve to be shouted out. So first, I want to say Hakimi. Insane player. This guy, maybe not defensively good today as everyone would maybe want, or he wasn't even bad. He just wasn't active defensively. I think Zabarni covered for him there. But going forward, he was so good. He was incredibly fast, so good at dribbling, passing. He did everything, and that proved to be good because he assisted the winning goal at the end there. So Hakimi, there is also Zabarni who had a very good game. Mbai, very young guy. He doesn't look young. He has a full beard at 17, but he's young. 2008, crazy. I have a sister who's 2008, and she's like a kid to me. So it's crazy to me that guys that are 2000, born in 2008 are playing as professional footballers in the Champions League against Barcelona. Either way, not just playing, he was very good. Mayulu, of course, scored. Nuno Mendes. Now, I have a controversial thing to talk about. Should he have gotten a red this game? I'll tell you my opinion on that as well. Stay tuned. And also one player from Barcelona. Maybe two players I have to mention from Barcelona, which is Rashford and Eric Garcia. Now let's go into the game. Game started by both teams attacking. I think the whole game was just like 10, 15, or even 20 minutes of one team attacking, trying to score, biting the defense, I guess, of the other, and then just slowing down, and then the other team starting to attack. But overall, I would say PSG had a better game. Now, was it much better? Did they dominate? No, of course. Barcelona was still attacking. They had some good chances, good attacks. Defensively, though, both teams were not good. Barcelona were worse. I'll tell you why, but that's how the game started. But Barcelona were actually the first to open up the game with a goal from Ferran Torres. Before that, I have to mention where Zabarni saved the goal. I think Ferran Torres could have scored there. He had an open net, but he was still in a bad position. Let's say he did shoot the ball on target. Zabarni was really good there. Who played Ferran? I don't remember quite well. Maybe it was Yamal. I think, yeah, it was Yamal, of course, with that Trivela pass. Yamal today looked slow, sluggish at times, but still you can see he has that class again. Every time he has the ball, he can pass well, he can dribble well. He just wasn't running at the defenders, doing everything by himself today. Maybe it's because he's tired. Maybe it's because he just came back from an injury. But yeah, Ferran Torres had that chance. Zabarni saved the goal. Well, clearance from him, very good. But after that, Ferran Torres got another chance where he got a beautiful pass by I think Marcus Rashford. I'll talk about him more. Who played him the ball first? I thought it was offside, but I was that wrong. It was a clear onside goal. And yeah, it was a great finish from a great player. He's in form, right? Now I'm starting to wonder: is he a confirmed starter over Lewandowski? And there are some rumors that he will go to Milan as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think about it? You Barcelona fans think that Ferran should be starting over Leva? Who knows? Either way, I got a little bit scared when Leva came on. I know I shouldn't, but still, he's a great player, and you can always expect a goal from him. Either way, he scored. PSG tried to counterattack, and there was that one run from Nuno Mendes where he dribbled like for 40 meters past the whole Barcelona team, and Frankie de Jong had to stop him from behind. Frankie got a yellow card for that. But there was a similar thing happening where he didn't dribble all by himself. He dribbled, got a little 1-2 with Mbai, who was very good. Great pass to him, and then a great pass from Nuno Mendes to Mayulu, who I thought shouldn't be starting. When I saw Mayulu there, I was like, why is Mayulu starting? Especially when you have Gonzalo Ramos, and Lee Kang-in, who I'll mention at the end. Either way, he scored. He proved me wrong, and throughout the whole game, Mayulu played very well, I think. But Mbai should be mentioned. He is a great talent. He's 17. He doesn't look like that, like I said, but he's a very, very good guy. Well, not personally, but he's a very fast player, a very, very tacky player who takes on a man. He took Kunde at one time and even managed to push him and outstrength him, which is crazy because Kunde is like a strong right back who's very defensively capable, I guess. But still, he played very well. He went through him. Eric Garcia stopped him. Now, I mentioned Eric Garcia. He had an amazing game, I think. He covered for most of the things that Barcelona had struggled with in defense. Um, Pau Kubarsi had a bad game for me. He had one good tackle, and I don't know, it's near the end of the game. I think it was 2-1 already then. Or no, it wasn't that. It was on Gonzalo Ramos when Gonzalo tried to put the ball back and shoot it with his right. It was, to be honest, a little bit of a mistake from Gonzalo more than a great play from Kubarsi. But that first goal that PSG scored, I think Kubarsi um, maybe he tried to block the pass from Nuno Mendes, but by doing that, he made so much open space for Mayulu to go into. If he stayed there, Eric Garcia was on him from the right side, maybe Mayulu would have a harder time hitting that ball, but with that much space, he just run like 2 or 3 steps forward and scored a goal. So that wasn't good from Kubarsi. And not just that, throughout the whole game, I felt he made like a silly tackle on Gonzalo Ramos. He lost his man a couple of times. I don't know. I just didn't feel convinced today by Pau Kubarsi, which doesn't mean anything. He's an amazing player, but today he wasn't good. Contrary, his center back partner Eric Garcia, who got the start over maybe Christensen or Araujo. I don't know if Araujo is injured because he didn't play today, but he was very good and he gave it his all. At the end, he had to be subbed out. He was so tired, but he was very good, and I'm really, really happy that he's getting his chances. And since I first saw him at Barcelona like 2 or 3 years ago before he went on a loan, I saw something in him, and I thought he was a great player. That thing goes for Pedri too, who was amazing today, like always. Not amazing like to his standard, but he was good like always. Barcelona fans like to glaze him a little bit. To be honest, it's for me it's a little bit cringe when every time he's on a screen or something happens around Pedri, they are chanting Pedri, Pedri. I mean, it's good. They love their player. Everyone should love that their player, but it's a little bit too much for me, for my liking. Of course, they can do whatever they want. But I was there when Pedri was playing with Messi. I was there when people are saying Gavi is better than Pedri. I never believed that, and I guess I'm happy for him. He's one of the players that I like from Barcelona. Maybe I should make like a video players I like from Barcelona. Maybe that'll be the next video. We'll see if the international break starts. Maybe that'll be the time video to fill out the time that we have. But that's beside the point. Next half starts. It was 1-1. Still, the game took like a little bit of a backstab. It was a little bit slower, but I think Barcelona took more of a backstab rather than PSG. The only player in Barcelona I saw that have Lamine Yamal, especially, who was really, really non-active in this second half. But Rashford was really, really having a great time on that left side. Zabarni, not contrary to that, he wasn't. He was having a hard time with Rashford. Sometimes he got past him, he left him on the skates, but sometimes Barney managed to cut the pass or just take the ball from Rashford. It was a nice duel to see between them two. Zabarni had an amazing game. There was also that chance where Barcelona again should have scored. Olmo had an awful game. I don't know what's going on with Olmo. Ever since he became Danny Almost, everything feels like almost giving a nice pass, almost scoring. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe it's a confidence issue, but maybe Furman should be having. I know he was injured today. I saw him in the stands. By the way, Joan Garcia looks like he doesn't look like a goalkeeper to me. He looks like a gamer. He was there. I was like, is that Joan Garcia? Either way, that's beside the point. Yeah, they had a chance, I think, or almost shot, and Hakimi cleared it off the line again. Now, the thing that I'm saying, you may see Barcelona is attacking very well, and they were very very dangerous on their attacks, but more attacks came from PSG, who were also dangerous. Like I said, MBI, whatever his name is very fast. He did very well in some situations. Mayulu did very well. Barcolo is such a frustrating player. He's so fast, so agile, great dribbler, gets himself into nice positions, and he just doesn't score. Always, it's like a ball through the middle over the bar. How do you do that? Like, just add that part to your game, and you'll be world class. But he wasn't. Now the substitutions came in: Gonzalo Ramos for Mayulu. Um, Lee Kangin came in as well. Lucas Hernandez came in so he can play as a left back, and Nuno Mendes should go as a left winger. Now, let me talk about that because Nuno Mendes got a yellow card, and then later in the game, he made a challenge on Lamine Yamal from behind, and he didn't get a yellow card, which means he didn't get a straight red, not straight red, but a red card. I don't know what to tell you. I think that challenge in the second half was a yellow card, and I think it was more of a yellow card than the challenge he had in the first half. In the first half, I don't know. I thought maybe that wasn't even a foul. It was a shoulder to shoulder. Now he was a little bit lower on Lamine Yamal, so maybe not a shoulder to shoulder, but clearly for me not a yellow card. Now Michael Oliver did give him a yellow card, and I was like, that's not a yellow, but later he didn't, so maybe that's like maybe he knew that first yellow was like a little soft yellow, and this thing that could be a red card, he'll slip it through his fingers, and Luis Enrique saw that, and he put left back Lucas Hernandez that put Nuno Mendes up high, who was very good today, like I said. Now Lee again came in, he struck a post, and I think Lee Kangin is like an underrated baller. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch League on that much. I don't watch PSG that much. I watched some games of Lee Kang-in when he was like a starter. But I watched the Super Cup final, and he was good. He scored a goal, and every time, and today when he came on, some dribbles, some passes, his left foot is dangerous, and I think PSG need that left foot from that right side, and he proved that today. He didn't score a goal, but that was a great dribble and a great shot on goal. And then, like I said, at the end, I think Hakimi had so much space on that left back. I don't know what happened to Balde. Was he there? I don't remember, but it was not offside. It was a great pass to Gonzalo, who looked like scoring today. He came in, he was doing great hold up play. He was getting into dangerous positions. So when he scored, it shouldn't have been a surprise. But he was still good. You know, you can't take away from him, and it was a nice finish. It was close to Chesney saving it, but still a great finish from Chesney there, from Gonzalo Ramos. And yeah, that's it from the game, I think. Now, like I said, notable players: Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, Mbaye, I guess, and Zabarni. And notable players from Barcelona are Eric Garcia and Rashford, who played very well. Now, players who didn't play well were Dani Olmo and Vitinha. Vitinha was underwhelming for me today, I suppose. And Zaire Emery, what happened to him? He was a great player, great talent as well, but he seems to not reach his limits here. Maybe he should go on a loan. Who knows? But yeah, that was it. Barcelona lose 2-1. It is their first loss of the season. I'm happy because of it. Of course, I can't lie to you, but they look like a good team, and PSG looks like a good team, especially because they were missing like all of their attack. It was completely different front three, and and there was no Joan Neves as well in the midfield. So it's a great victory for PSG, and Barcelona maybe should work on their defense. I think they need someone who is more stable on the ball there, and Yeah, that's it. That's my opinion. I hope you like this video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe as well, and drop your comments. I made this channel mainly so I can find someone to talk about football and share opinions with. So if you have some opinions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.